Hey Jags, welcome to this edition of Jag TV. I'm Paul Province.
And I'm Dakota Link. There's a lot of information for you about tonight's festivities.
But first, we all recognize the aroma of good cooking coming from the culinary classroom.
But are we the only people who get to enjoy it? Let's go to Bailey Carson for more.
Mrs. Rogers not only teaches a culinary class, but she also teaches a top-notch competition culinary team. 2 weeks ago, the culinary team took 4th place out of 26 teams at the ProStar State Culinary Invitational.
They have come in 4th place before, but I feel in this case they were a lot more successful because they only had one burner, and it was exciting to see them come together with just that one burner. Just watching every minute was hard because you didn't know what next, they were going to be able to change up to make it work out.
The successful team didn't get this far easy. The team had a difficult time when they realized they forgot a key essential. Even through the struggle of forgetting something, team captain Jordan Moon made it all work.
It definitely felt great. I wish we would have got higher, but we only had one burner, so it ended up working out for the better.
Congratulations to the culinary team and bringing back a great achievement. This is Bailey Carson reporting for Jag TV.
Thanks, Bailey. Now the whole school has been anticipating the crowning of Mr. Jaguar taking place tonight. Preparation for this has been hectic. To hear more about it, let's go to Jessica Canaday.
Thanks, Dakota. I bet you all are excited for this grand event. Senate and our contestants have been working really hard to making this the greatest Mr. Jaguar we've ever had. I am here with Luke Winter, which is not only a part of Senate, but is also a Mr. Jaguar contestant. So Luke, how's the show looking so far?
It's looking pretty great. The last couple of weeks it's really started to come together, and I think by Thursday we'll have a really great show to put on for you guys.
Awesome. So what made Senate think of the whole theme Showboys?
Well, what we do is we basically just collaborate our ideas, throw stuff out there, whether it's wild or not. And someone came up with a burlesque, and then somebody came up with men in tights, and we kind of put them together and came up with Showboys, kind of like a Vegas theme type thing. But yeah.
So what can you tell us to what to expect on this show?
Well, I don't want to give anything away, but whether it's from rapping, singing, dancing, acting, anything at all, you're going to get a little bit of everything at the show, and I'm sure that you'll enjoy it if you come out. And I think that it might be one of the best Mr. Jaguars there's been, so you should definitely come out and see it.
So thank you for being here, and good luck on the show tonight.
Thank you.
Now, along with our contestants preparing for this event, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes preparation taking place right now. Let's go to Alyssa Corbin with more information.
Thanks, Jessica. There really has been a lot of construction going on, but it's all to entertain you fellow Jaguars.
It's exciting. There's always crazy things to see. It's a very good show, lots of talent this year. A lot of hard work put in, a lot of effort, so it's very cool.
Every year, the Student Senate throws one of the biggest events in Blue Springs South history, but they don't do it alone.
There's about 6 of us on running crew. There's 2 people for spotlights and then 2 people for the booth, which are lights and sound. And then divided also in between different jobs for Senate as well.
The crew has put their hearts and souls into helping this show look the best, so don't miss your chance to come to see the show tonight at 7. I'm Alyssa Corbin from Jag TV.
Thanks, Alyssa. Good luck to our senior boys.
Coming up, a time for you to make a difference with a huge cause after the break.
Hey ladies, it's time to bring on the bling. Special Events has all the latest bling items. Bling jeans for all ages, sizes 0 to 19. There's custom bling shirts and bling hats just for the Jaguars. And carry those keys with the coolest bling lanyards, both long and short. And downstairs is the only dancewear store in Jackson County. Dancing Treads and Threads. All the latest dance apparel for every lady who likes a great workout. A lot to check out, so come on down to Special Events. You'll be glad you did. Special Events, downtown Blue Springs.
Welcome back. Here's a few quick announcements for you to take note of. Tonight at 7 o'clock, the Mr. Jaguar performance is taking place. It's in the PAC and tickets are $8. Make sure to get there early to get good seats. Monday, March 11th, will be a club meeting for the Alliance for Sustainable Good. This is a club whose goal is to raise awareness of extreme world poverty and to raise money to help the cause. Show your support and come out for the meeting. It starts at 2:30. Next Wednesday is the National Merit Reception. It will be held in the lecture hall at 9 a.m. Finally, next Wednesday will also be a late start. School will begin at 8:10. That's all for reminders. Dakota?
Thanks, Paul. There's an event coming up that not only helps local residents, but people nationwide, and there's a way for you to help out. With more, here's Devin Kane.
Thanks, Dakota. MDA is getting ready for their muscle walk. MDA is a nonprofit health agency dedicated to finding a cure for muscle dystrophy. More than 500 people are registered to support in the Walk in 5K in Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Last year they raised $6.2 million nationwide.
I'm Zach, and I have Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and there's something called the MDA muscle walk coming up, and it helps to find a cure for the disease that I have, and it helps other kids, and everyone should join if possible. You should come and support the Muscular Dystrophy Association and help to find a cure for this disease. And it's just a fun time. You hang out and walk with your friends.
The walk is scheduled on April 7th. Registration opens at 7:30 and 5K position begins at 9. I encourage you to give back to the local families affected by neuromuscular disease, because together we can make a muscle and make a difference. I am Devin Kane with Jag TV.
Thanks, Devin. Speaking of Senate, Blue Springs South Senate had a prosperous night selling bowls for souls, pulling over $1,600 to help feed local families. Congratulations on your efforts and your success. Now, reporting for South in the Community, you're watching Jag TV.
I come to Culver's for the very respectable customers and the fantastic food, and it's always clean and inviting.
I come to Culver's because the food's always good, it's always hot, and you get fast service.
So come on into Culver's and see why we're the talk of Blue Springs.
Welcome back. We've had a lot of snow days these last few weeks. How does this affect us in the long run? Here's Garen Dudley for more.
We've had 5 snow days this year. That's 4 more than we had last year. Now that we've missed 5 days, what does that do to the school year?
So the seniors will not have to make up any snow days. Their graduation date will remain the same. So they'll have senior breakfast, their last day. All of that is set.
Yeah! I don't have to make up any snow days. I get to make some moolah.
What about the rest of the students and staff? Will they have to make up any days too?
As far as the other students and staff, that will be decided at the April board meeting. What they do is they kind of wait till April to see if there's going to be any more additional snow days and then make the decision there. So we may or may not be affected depending on what the board votes to do in April.
Hopefully all the snow is done with. I'm Garen Dudley for Jag TV. Back to you.
Well, the weather seems pretty hectic, but it got us out of school.
Along with the weather, our South athletes have been blowing us away. Let's go to Garrett Sampson with more.
The basketball team lost on Wednesday against Rockers, putting them out of the race to the state championship. They ended with a fantastic record of 24-3. They were #1 in the state before the loss. Congratulations to Coach Kane and the Jaguar basketball team on the awesome season they had this year. In other news, the track season has started and the practices are every day after school. Let's hear from Coach Harding about the upcoming season.
The coaching staff, we're pretty excited about this coming year. We've got a few talented seniors back to be our leaders, and I know we've been talking about how much depth we think we have in the junior and sophomore class to help them out. So we really hope those kids come along, and we think if they do, that we have a pretty competitive team this year.
Thanks, Coach. Also, baseball season is starting and practices every day after school. In addition, the tennis team has started their season as well, and the practices every day after school. That's all for sports. I'm Garrett Sampson with Jag TV. Back to you.
A new dance phenomenon that many of you might have heard of has risen to a viral status. People everywhere are making their own videos of this trending craze. Here's Garrett Tobin with more information.
If you have watched videos on YouTube in the past few weeks, you have probably watched the Harlem Shake video. This new trend has gotten so much popularity lately that several well-known people and organizations have started to make their own. But why is something so simple so popular? In depth, the Harlem Shake started off as one video. As it gained popularity, people began to make their own Harlem Shake videos, which expanded the audience of the trend. These videos are simple in structure. They start with one person dancing, surrounded by others who are unaware of the person dancing, until the beat drops and things get crazy. If you have a camera or just your own group of friends, then you can have fun making your own Harlem Shake videos. I'm Garrett Tobin, reporting for Jag TV. Back to you.
Thanks for tuning in this week to Jag TV.
Coming up next week, find out how going green brings in a whole new meaning. You're watching Jag TV on AT&T UVerse 99 and Comcast 15.
Thank you and have a great day.